So we are starting with the unit 4. So there are two chapters mainly, chapter 8 and chapter 9. They come in unit 4 of your syllabus. So chapter 8 is about the Fourier sequences. So these are some special sequences, right? So जैसे आपको पता है Fibonacci sequence है, Fibonacci है, right? Binomial is there. So this is another sequence which is there in the natural numbers. So the term of these sequences are denoted by capital F. So capital F1. So capital F1 consists of 0, 1 and 1, 1. So starting with 0 by 1, every term will end with 1 by 1. Then F2. So F2 will have 0, 1, 1 by 1, and in between you will have 1 by 2. So then F3, 0, 1. So now we will have 1 by 3, then 1 by 2. So again 2 by 3, and then this is 1. F4, 0 by 1, then 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, then 3 by 4, and 1, and so on. So this sequence of numbers is known as Fourier sequence. So in this chapter, we will try to see some of the properties, interesting properties, which this sequence have, right? So before we move further, what is mediant? If you have any two terms, A by B and C by D, then the term A plus C and B plus D. So this term, the sum of the numerators and the sum of the denominator, is known as the mediant of A by B and C by D. And before we move to any property, right, if you see A by B is a fraction. So when I'm saying fraction, fraction means what? The coefficients are integers. So here they are positive integers. Their GCD is 1. This is important. जो भी common portion होता है वो हम cancel कर देते हैं. So these are proper fractions. So their coefficient is 1. Right. So now the very first theorem says, if you have any two terms A by B and C by D of this rational fraction, so not only Fourier sequence in general, then the mediant, जैसे कि mediant का मतलब क्या हुआ? Middle. So mediant lies between the two values. So अगर हम ये show कर दें कि A by B is less than A plus B over C plus D, और हम show कर दें कि A plus B over C plus D will be greater than C by D, then obviously यहाँ से हो गया. If you see what we get, A plus B, C plus D is greater than A by B, and this is less than C by D. तो इसका मतलब क्या हो गया? A plus B over C plus D इन दोनों numbers के बीच में lie करता है. बेटा, is it fine? Beta, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right,
Yes,
that's it. So let us take, so these are the two terms given. So obviously one of the term will be small, let A by B will be less than C by D. तो यहाँ से हमें क्या मिल गया? अगर मैं क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं तो AD minus BC will be greater than 0. Now let us prove this part. Let us prove this part, that A by B is less than A plus B over C plus D. A plus C. Denominators, numerator का sum, I'm sorry, मैं numerator का sum. So numerator is A plus C, denominator is B plus D. So let us take this part, that A plus C over B plus D is greater than A by B. इनका difference ले लेते हैं. What will be the difference? If I take the LCM, this is BA plus BC minus BA minus AD. So BA will cancel. So AB will cancel. क्या बच गया? BC minus AD over B plus D. So you see, B is a positive number, B plus D is a positive number, and BC minus AD आपको ऊपर positive दिया हुआ है. So you see this total number is positive. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इन दोनों terms का difference is positive. इसका मतलब A plus C is greater than, this term is greater than A by. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, अगर आप last two terms का difference ले लो, let us take the difference of C by D and A plus C over B plus D. फिर से LCM लिया, right? So this is CB plus CD minus AD and minus DC. Again from here, if you see, CD and CD is getting cancelled. So again BC minus AD. Again BC minus AD is positive. Denominator is also positive. So again this term is greater than this. So ultimately we have that the median term lies between the two numbers. Right? So iski corollaries are simple corollaries. So agar A plus B is less than 1, if A plus B is less than 1, then we have to show that A plus B और 1 के बीच में A plus K और B plus K lie करता है. You see, now what is given to us? A plus B is less than 1. हमें प्लस के चाहिए, तो हमने क्या किया, 1 को ऊपर के से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, नीचे के से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. सो यू सी a प्लस बी इज लेस देन k बाय k. अभी हमने शो किया था कि अगर दो कोई टर्म्स ऐसी हैं तो उनका मीडियंट उनके बीच में लाई करेगा. तो यू सी मीडियंट क्या बन गया, a प्लस बी ओवर b प्लस k. So you see a plus k over b plus k is greater than a by b, and this is less than 1. Beta, is it fine? Similarly, the second part says कि अगर a by b greater than 1 है, तो again उनका जो mediant है that will be between a by b and 1. Beta, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let us take next theorem. Theorem says if a by b is less than a dash b dash be two consecutive terms in fn. So fn हमने क्या लिया था, so f1 was there, f2 was there, in general f1 was there. अगर a by b और a dash b dash दो consecutive terms है fn में, then b plus b dash किसी भी term के denominators का अगर आप sum कर लो दो terms के, that will be always less than 1. So you see proof is very easy. So you see हमें क्या given है, a by b is less than a dash b dash. तो इसका मतलब जो इनका इंटरमीडिएट टर्म है वो इनके बीच में लाई करेगी, राइट. बट हमें तो क्या गिवन है, a by b और a dash b dash दे आर कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स, दे आर कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि जो इनके बीच वाली टर्म है वो fn में नहीं है, सो देयर कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म शुड नॉट बी fn, दिस इंटरमीडिएट टर्म. बिकॉज हमने अभी शो किया है कि इंटरमीडिएट टर्म्स दोनों टर्म्स के बीच में लाई करती है, बट हमें क्वेश्चन में ये दिया गया है कि दोनों टर्म्स कंसेक्यूटिव हैं. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि या तो ये टर्म 1 से बड़ी है, right, or no, this should be less than 1. Wait, if you see, if you identify the terms in the sequence, so you see all the terms in the sequence are less than 1. So you see f1 में terms क्या है, 0 1 1, so 0 और 1. f2 में 0 1 1 by 2 1 by 1. so अगर आप देखो f3 में 0 से शुरू हो रहे हो 1 में जा रहे हो, तो सारी टर्म्स 1 से छोटी हैं. और दूसरा अगर आप देखो सारी टर्म्स का जो डिनोमिनेटर है, इफ यू सी 3 है तो 1 3 2 3 1, सारे डिनोमिनेटर्स 3 के इक्वल हैं या 3 से छोटे हैं. f4 में 1 4 3 2 3 4 1, राइट. सो इट मींस हम कह रहे हैं कि a प्लस a डैश ओवर b प्लस b डैश हमारे फेरिस fn में नहीं है. इसका मतलब या तो ये पूरी टर्म 1 से बड़ी है, या इसका जो डिनोमिनेटर है b प्लस b डैश दैट इज ग्रेटर देन n. बेटा, इज इट फाइन?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so this denominator is greater than n, right. So now what is given to us, but you see we will show that the first part is not possible. From the first part we are getting a contradiction. So a by b is less than a dash by b dash, this is given to us, right. अब इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, so can I say from here a is less than b because both the fractions are less than 1, because ये दोनों fn की terms हैं और हमें पता है fn में जो last term होती है वो 1 होती है. इसका मतलब a by b भी 1 से छोटी है, लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1. सो यहां से क्या आ गया, a dash b dash is also less than or equal to 1, right. But what is given to me, a by b is less than a dash b dash, and we know this term is less than or equal to 1. So from here what we get, a by b is less than 1. तो यहां से क्या आ गया, a is less than b, and और उधर से क्या आ गया, a dash is less than or equal to b dash. अगर हम इन दोनों क्वांटिटीज को ऐड कर दें, so a plus a dash, since a less than है, so we will have b plus b dash. So from here what we get, a plus a dash over b plus b dash will be less than 1. So you see this has to be less than 1. तो ये तो हो नहीं सकता. So only possibility is what, b plus b dash should be greater than n. So sum of any two denominators of the consecutive term in fn should be greater than n. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Then if you see the next part, we will use in many theorems, two consecutive terms of fn cannot have same denominator. Again, the two consecutive terms cannot have same denominator. Suppose again we have the two terms, they are consecutive, right. So again they are consecutive. So इसका मतलब क्या, अब अगर आप फिर से अगर आप fn के स्ट्रक्चर की तरफ जाओ, तो देखो 0 फिर उसके बाद 1 आता है, 1 आता है. अगर आप देखो डिनोमिनेटर दो कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स में what is happening, not the extreme terms, not the extreme terms. न्यूमिनेटर जो है वो बढ़ रहा है. So 1 1 1 2 3, not the extreme terms. In between terms, if you see, extreme term will be either 0 or it will be n. So if you see, right, let these two terms will be the consecutive terms. अब हमें पता है these are the consecutive terms, so it means a has to be less than a dash. बेटा ये clear है?
Yes,
is it
ma'am.
clear? Right, so a has to be less than a dash. So from here a will be less than or equal to a dash plus 1, and from here a dash will be less than or equal, greater than or equal to a plus 1. Right, similarly what about a upon b? Right, so again हमें पता है b जो है वो b minus 1 से बड़ा होता है. So it means 1 upon b will be less than 1 upon b minus 1. So you see a upon b will be less than a upon b minus 1. So you see a upon b is less than a upon b minus 1. Right, अब यहाँ पे अगेन इफ यू सी b minus 1 b से बड़ा है, a जो है b minus 1 b से छोटा है, a जो है a plus 1 से छोटा है. So obviously this total fraction will be less than a plus 1 over b. अब a plus 1 a dash से छोटी थी, so this is b, and further a dash जो है, so this we get, this is a dash by b, this is a by b. Right, so what we get, a by b is less than a upon b minus 1, and this is less than a dash upon b. But हमें तो क्या given है, that these terms are the consecutive terms. इसका मतलब ये जो बीच वाली टर्म है ये fn में नहीं होगी. So fn में नहीं होगी इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, या तो टर्म 1 से बड़ी होगी या b minus 1 जो है वो n से बड़ा होगा. Is it fine बच्चे? Right, so we will show one of them is contradiction. We will show this is contradiction. Right, so you see, so a by b, अगर a by b, we know a by b is a term in fn. So fn हमें पता है denominator will always be less than or equal to n. So b minus 1 is less than n. So अगर मैं a upon इसका reciprocal ले लूंगी, so what we will get? So a, this whole a by b. So by if I use this sequence a by b, a over b minus 1, this is less than a dash by b, and this is less than or equal to 1. So from here if you see a upon b minus 1 is less than 1, a upon b minus 1 is less than 1, but हम कह रहे हैं this should be greater than 1, so this cannot hold. Only possibility is that b minus 1 should be greater than n. But is it fine? B minus 1 should be greater than n. It means 2, so from here b should be greater than 1 plus n. So can you tell me how we have proved that the two consecutive terms cannot have the same denominator? So can you tell me कि यहाँ से कैसे prove हो गया? So means यहाँ से तो हमने ये prove कर दिया कि b minus 1 has to be greater than n. So you see, this is contradiction here. b minus 1 is greater than n, but नीचे हमने show कर दिया b minus 1 is less than n. So this cannot hold, this cannot hold. हमने ऊपर अगर आप देखो हमने टर्म्स ली थी जिसका डिनोमिनेटर सेम था, the denominator was b. So in both the cases we get a contradiction. So this is not possible. So therefore two consecutive terms cannot have the same denominator. Beta, is it fine?
मैम ये लास्ट सेकंड स्टेप दोबारा समझाना.
बेटा आइदर ये वाला दिस वन, देखो हमने क्या किया, हमने क्या किया, हमें शो करना है कि टू कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स कैन नॉट हैव द सेम डिनोमिनेटर. हमने क्या किया, हमने दो कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स ले ली, न्यूमिनेटर डिफरेंट है, डिनोमिनेटर सेम. ठीक है, तो हमने एक तो ये शो कर दिया कि दीज टर्म्स, दिस इज लेस देन दिस टर्म. राइट, सो अगर और इन दोनों टर्म्स के बीच में हमने एक टर्म ढूंढ ली a अपॉन b माइनस 1, बट हमें तो ये गिवन है कि a अपॉन b एंड a डैश b दे आर द कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स. इसका मतलब जो इनके बीच वाली टर्म है वो fn में नहीं है. सो दिस टर्म डज नॉट बिलोंग्स टू fn. सो आइदर दिस टर्म विल बी ग्रेटर देन 1 और जो इसका डिनोमिनेटर है दैट इज ग्रेटर देन n. अब नाउ ab बिलोंग्स टू n, ab बिलोंग्स टू n, fn, ab बिलोंग्स टू fn. और हमने देखा है fn में सारे डिनोमिनेटर्स या तो n के इक्वल है या n से छोटे हैं. इसका मतलब b इज लेस देन और इक्वल टू n. तो अगर मैं b माइनस 1 करूं तो b माइनस 1 इज लेस देन n, बट यहाँ हम कह रहे हैं b माइनस 1 इज ग्रेटर देन n. तो ये तो कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ गई इस केस के लिए. अब दूसरा, हमने ऊपर प्रूफ किया था कि a अपॉन b के बीच में a अपॉन b माइनस 1 है और a डैश b है, और हमें पता है किसी भी फेरे सीक्वेंस की स्टार्टिंग टर्म इज 0 एंड एंडिंग टर्म इज 1, तो यहाँ से क्या आ गया, a अपॉन b माइनस 1 इज लेस देन 1, बट हम कह रहे हैं a अपॉन b माइनस 1 इज ग्रेटर देन 1, सो हमें दोनों केसेस में कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मिल गई, तो मींस जो हमने सपोजिशन करी थी दैट वाज रॉन्ग, सो हमने दो कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स ली थी जिनका डिनोमिनेटर सेम है, सो दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So now if you see the next theorem, it has been repeated number of times. If a upon b and a dash upon b dash are consecutive fractions in Fn, right? And suppose a by b is at the left of a dash b dash, means a by b is smaller than a dash b dash, then we have to prove that a dash b, so अगर आप इस तरह से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, so a dash b minus ab dash, this is equal to 1. For any two terms, right, they are consecutive terms and a by b is on the left, so this is this, so we have to prove a dash into b minus ab dash is equal to 1. So we will prove the result by induction. So first n is equal to 1 के लिए this is f1, और f1 के लिए क्या बन गया, 0 1 1 by 1. बेटा is it fine? हमें पता है f1 में यही दो टर्म्स होती है consecutive terms, तो अगर आप देखो what we get, 1 into 1 minus 0, so you see this is equal to 1. बेटा is it fine? So result is true for n is equal to 1. Now let us assume that the result is true for all the terms less than n. So up to n तक result, n minus 1 तक result true है. So we will prove the result for n. बेटा यहाँ तक clear है सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So now again what we did, we took two consecutive terms in Fn. अब देखो, these are two consecutive terms in Fn. अब अगर तो ये दोनों terms Fn minus 1 में भी consecutive हुई, Fn में तो हमने इनको consecutive ले लिया है, अगर ये दोनों terms Fn minus 1 में भी consecutive हुई, तो Fn minus 1 के लिए तो हमने already result assume किया हुआ है, तो यानी कि a dash b minus ab dash will be equal to 1. So we are done with the proof. Beta, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Suppose they are not consecutive terms, suppose they are not consecutive terms, if you see, अगर ये दोनों हमने ये दोनों terms consecutive terms ली हैं, तो अगर ये दोनों terms fn minus 1 में हुई, तो ये दोनों terms consecutive terms ही होंगी, because these are consecutive terms. तो obviously by step जो हमने assume किया था n minus 1 के लिए result true है, तो result holds here. तो इसका मतलब second case क्या बना कि ये दोनों terms fn minus 1 में नहीं है. But is it fine? So both these terms does not belongs to fn minus 1, because अगर होंगी तो दोनों होंगी, because these are consecutive terms. अगर ये है तो इकट्ठी होंगी, तो अगर ये हुई fn minus 1 में तो result true है, अगर ये नहीं है तो ये दोनों ही नहीं होंगी. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that's it. So it means what? So these terms are not in n minus 1. तो इसका मतलब इनका denominator, दोनों denominator n minus 1 से बड़े हैं. So b is greater than n minus 1 and b dash is greater than n minus 1. So from here I say b is greater than or equal to n and b dash is greater than or equal to n. Right? अब हमें further ये भी पता है कि ab और a dash b dash ये consecutive term है fn में. So it means b has to be less than or equal to n and b dash has to be less than or equal to n. So from these two we get what? b is equal to b dash. But is it fine? So from here we get b is equal to b dash and both are equal to n, but this is again contradiction because हमने ऊपर proof किया था कोई भी दो consecutive terms का denominator same नहीं हो सकता, so their denominator has to be different. तो हमने ये proof कर दिया अगर तो ये दोनों consecutive terms इकट्ठी होती तो result true था, ये दोनों terms fn minus 1 में ना हो ये हो नहीं सकता, so only possibility is what? Either one of the term will be in fn minus 1. So either a by b belongs to fn minus 1 or a dash b dash belongs to fn minus 1. Beta, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So now let us take the first case. So a by b belongs to fn minus 1 and a dash b dash does not belongs to fn minus 1. इसका मतलब क्या हो गया, a dash b dash does not belongs to fn minus 1, और ऊपर हमने प्रूव कर दिया था that b dash has to be equal to n. So it means because listen, a dash, अब यहाँ पे प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट कि जो a b है और a dash b dash है ये दोनों fn में है, दोनों fn में है, इसका मतलब दोनों का डिनोमिनेटर n से छोटा है। और अब हमने अज्यूम किया है कि a dash b dash fn minus 1 में नहीं है, राइट इसका मतलब b dash जो है n minus 1 से बड़ा है, so only possibility is what, b dash has to be equal to n. बेटा इज इट फाइन, यहां तक क्लियर है सबको? गर्ल्स क्लियर है?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll stop here, so we'll continue this proof tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
How much we have for this proof? Let me see if I can do it now. Otherwise, I'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. So what you can do, I'll do this, complete this proof tomorrow.